कंप्यूटर सॉफ्टवेयर तो डेरी न करी पाठ पढ़ा स्टार्ट कर दवा समय मतलब कम आ कंप्यूटर सॉफ्टवेयर जानिया फास्ट जल्दी जानवा आर लाइव सेशन पुराना वीडियो रे भी नुआ नुआ वीडियो अपलोड करिया डेली ओके software is collection of computer programs and late data that provide that instruction for telling a computers that would okay software is a collection software is a collection of computer programs and related data that provide software is a software is a collection of computer programs and related data that provides the instruction of software is a collection of computer programs and related data that provides the instruction for telling a computer what to do and how to do. A software is an interface between the user and the computer hardware. It is responsible for controlling LLING, integrating and managing the hardware components of a computer system and for accomplishing specific tasks. टाइप्स ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर आम गोटे सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर गोटे हूँ एप्लिकेशन सॉफ्टवेयर आम सॉफ्टवेयर हूँ दी प्रकार गोटे हूँ SYSTEM सिस्टम सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर आ गोटे हूँ एप्लिकेशन सॉफ्टवेयर गोटे सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर गोटे हूँ एप्लिकेशन सॉफ्टवेयर सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर जानिया सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर होची इट consists of several programs which are directly responsible system software it consists of several programs which are directly responsible for controlling integrating and managing the individual hardware components of a computer system system software also provides the interface between the user and components of the computer. Computer system software also provides the interface between the user and components of the computer. Depending on the functionality, the system software can further divide into following categories. Operating system software part. It consists of programs which control, coordinate, and supervise the activities of various components of a computer system. Its function is to provide link between the computer hardware and the user. Computer system its function is provide link between the computer hardware and the user. It provides an environment to run the programs. Environment to run the programs करे. Okay. For example, MS DOS देखिथिबो Windows XP 298 Unix Linux etc. our operating system. Okay, our operating system perform the following functions. It recognizes input from keyboard, sends output to display screen. It makes sure that programs running that same line to interface with each other. Okay, it also responsible for security, ensure that on activity user to not access the system. आमर दुईटा सॉफ्टवेयर रहा गोटे हूँ सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर गोटे हूँ एप्लिकेशन सॉफ्टवेयर. ओके आम जो बायोस अच्छी BIOS BIOS the basic input output system BIOS is commonly known as system BIOS. BIOS controls various electronic components within main computer system. The initial function of BIOS is intelligent system device. Okay, device such as RAM, hard disk, CD, DVD drive, video display card, others hardware. BIOS initial system device such as RAM, hard disk, what is RAM, hard disk, CD, DVD drive. Okay, minus 40. The basic input-output system BIOS is commonly known as system BIOS. BIOS controls various electronic components within main computer system. The initially function of BIOS is installatory system device such as RAM, hard disk, CD, DVD, drive, video display, and other hardware. Device drive, BIOS. Device drive is software which is written with the objective of making a device. A software which is written with the objective of making a device. A software which is written with the object of making a device functional when it is connected to the computer is called device driver. It is a system software that acts like an interface between the device and the user. A software which is written with the objective of making a device functional when it is connected to the computer is called the device drive. It is a system software that acts like an interface between the device and the user. So every device, whether it's printer, monitor, mouse, and keyboard, has drive program associated with the proper functioning. Every device with a printer, monitor, mouse, keyboard, and drive programs associated with for proper functions. Language translator. It helps can converting programming language programming language to machine language. The translator program is called the objective code. There are three different kinds of language translator. Assembler, compiler, interpreter. Assembler, compiler, interpreter. ଆମର ତିନି ଟାଇପ୍ର ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ କାଇଣ୍ଡ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେଟର ଅଛି କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟରରେ। ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେସନ୍ ଗୋଟେ ହେଉଛି ଆସେମ୍ବଲର, ଗୋଟେ ହେଉଛି କମ୍ପାଇଲର, ଆଉ ହେଉଛି ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟର। ଆସେମ୍ବଲର, କମ୍ପାଇଲର, ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟର ଆକୁ ସହଜରେ ମନେ ରଖିଦେବ ASCOIN କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ଆସେମ୍ବଲର, କମ୍ପାଇଲର, interpreter. Linker. It is a system program that links together several objective modules and libraries to form a single and coherent program. Executable. That the main purpose of linker it resolve difference among files. It is a system program that links together several objective modules and libraries to form single and coherent program. Loader. It is a kind of system software which is responsible for loading and relocations of the executable program in the main memory. It is part of operating system that bring an executable file resetting and disk into memory and starts execution process. Okay, application software. It is a computer software designed to help the user to perform single or multiple tasks. It is a computer software designed to help the user to perform single or multiple tasks. Application software विषय जानिबा help an user to perform the multiple tasks. It is the set of instructional program designed for specific use or application that enable the user to interact with a computer. Application software are also called the end user programs. These programs that really work for users. There are two types of application software: general purpose software. These types of software are used for any general purpose. They allow people to do simple computer tasks. These types of software are used for any general purpose. They allow people to do simple computer. Word processing software. A word processor is a software program capable of creating, storing, printing, or documents. Word processing software. Word processing, some of the general purpose software. Word processing software. A word processor is a software program capable of creating, storing, and printing documents. Word processing software. A word processing software is a program capable of creating, storing, and printing documents. Word processor have ability to create a document and make the change in the document. For example, Microsoft Word, Word Perfect, Windows only, Apple Works, OpenOffice Organization Writer, etc. For example, Microsoft Word, Word Perfect, Windows only, Applicable Works, MSC only, OpenOffice Writer. Electronic Spreadsheet. Electronic Spreadsheet ହେଉଛି Spreadsheet application at the computer programs that aspect data tabular from the allow you to create and manipulate spreadsheet electronically. For example, Microsoft Excel, Corel, Lotus 123, OpenOffice, electronic spreadsheet pro. Presentation software. This software is used for creation of the slides and to display the information in the form presentation of slides. Presentation of a slides. So, ଆମେ ବି ହାରିବା ପିଲା ନୁହଁ ଲାଇନ ଗଲା କ'ଣ ଲାଟୁ ତୁମେ ପଢ଼ିରା ହିଁ ଜଣ ଗଳ୍ପ ମୁଁ ଆଇମା କୋଳରେ ଜଗି ରଖିଥିବା presentation software. This software is used for creations. Okay, creation of the slides. This software is used for creation of the slides and to display the information to the form presentation of the slides. For example, Microsoft PowerPoint, Corel presentation, Lotus graphics, Open Impress. Database management system (DBMS). A DBMS refers to the software that is responsible for supporting, maintaining and utilizing a database. For example, Microsoft Access, Corel Paradox, MSQL, OpenOffice Base, etc. Desktop Publishing (DTP) software. It is a tool for graphic designer. Desktop Publishing (DTP) software. Hey. DTP software, desktop publishing. It is a tool for graphical designers and a non-designer to create visual communication for professional or desktop printing as well as online or screen electronic publishing. For example, Quark Express, FW PageMaker, B32, Corel Draw, Corel Draw illustration, graphic software, image editing. It enables graphic software. It enables a person to manipulate visual image on a computer system. Most graphical softwares have the ability to import and export one or more graphic files formats. For example, DirectX, Adobe Photoshop, WinRAR, Microsoft Publisher, Visual, etc. Multimedia software. Multimedia includes a combination of text, audio, still images, animation, video, or interactive content forms. For example, Micromedia Flash, exclude video, convert, VLC media player, inputs. Specific purpose software. These software are designed to perform specially tasks. This type of application software generally has one purpose to execute. Some of the specific purpose application software are described below. Inventory management system and purchasing system. Inventory is a list of goods and materials available in a stock. Inventory management system is generally used on departmental storage or in an organization to keep the records of the stock of all the physical resources. For example, Visual, Advanced Pro, etc. Payroll management system. It is used by all modern organizations to encompass every employees of the organization who received a regular wage or other components, for example, namely Altipro, etc. Hotel management system. Hotel management system. It refers to the management technique used in the hotel sector. These can include hotel administrations, accounts, billing, marketing, housekeeping, front office, front desk. For example, the PMS. Okay. Reservation system. A reservation system or central reservation system (CRC) is a computerized system that stores retail information and conduct transactions related to air travel, hostels, car rental, or other activities. Today, a number of websites like www.yatra.com, www.makesmytrip.com provide online booking for tourists. A report card generator. It is an application software which is commonly used in school by the example department prepare and generate report cards the student, for example report card. According to software, it is an application software that records and processes accounting transactions within functional modules such as account payable, account receivable, payroll, and the trial balance. For example, Tally, ERP, HDPOs, MARG, profit book, etc. Billing system. It refers to the software that is used to perform the billing process. It handles the tasking, labeled conduct the service, deliver customer set customers, for example, billing manager, billing tracker. System utilities. These programs perform tasks related to the maintenance of the computer system. These are the packages which are loaded in the computer during the time of installations of operating system. These are used to support enhance expense and secure external programs and data in computer system. Disk compression. It increases the amount of information that can be stored on data disk by compressing information stored on, for example, disk developer, Superstar Pro, double disk gold, disk fragmenter. It detects computer files whose contents broke across several locations on the hard disk and moves the fragment to the location increases efficiency. It can be used to rearrange files and unused space on your hard disk. For example, mind trapping disturb back utility. It can make a copy of all information stored and disk restores either entire disk or selected files. Disk cleaners. It is used to find files that have been used for a long time. This utility also several increase the speed of slow computer. For example, disk sheet cleaner. Antivirus. It is a utility which used to scan computer for virus and prevent the computer system and files from being corrupt. For example, Kaspersky, Average, MCFP, Avira, etc. Text editor. It is a program that facilitates the creation or correction of text. A text editor supports special commands for a text editing IA. You can write, delete, find the replace and words. You can lines, paragraph, etc. For example, MS Word, WordPad, Notepad is the most popular text editor. और टेक्स्ट एडिटर नोटपैड हूँ पॉपुलर। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर हूँ ओपन सोर्स रेफर्स ओपन सोर्स कंप्यूटर open source refer to something that can be modified and shared, designed and publicly accessible. Open source software OSS is an computer software that is distributed with its source code available for modification. Examples of open source software are Linux, Unix, MySQL, etc. To be considered as open source by the software development industry, certain criteria must be met for the follows. Software must be available free or at low cost. Source code mode anyone must be allowed to modify the source code. Modified version can be open source software is normally distributed with the source of code under the open source lines. The distribution terms of open source software most commonly is the following criteria. Free distribution. The license shall not restrict any party from selling or giving away the software distribution. Containing programs from several different sources, the license shall not require a royalty or their other free of such skill subshell. Source code. The program must include source code that allows distribution with the source code as well copies from the source code most in the paper from the which program would modify the programs. Integrity of the author source code. The license may restrict source code from being distributed in the modified from the distribution of a patch files with the source code of the proposed modified program in the build time. Proprietary software. It is a software that is owned by any individually owned company. There are always major restrictions on it. The use the source code always kept secret. Property software is copyrighted and bears limited against use, distribution, and modification that imposed by its published vendor or developer. Main barriers of using property software. License, maintenance, and property software is very expensive. License, maintenance, property software is very expensive. It is developed for single purpose application software separate package. Vendor support, condition, maintenance, subscription. User have to depend on the development of property software for all updates, low level customization, adaptability. Tidbits. Adobe PageMaker is typesetting tool which is used for desktop publishing. Adobe PageMaker. Adobe PageMaker. Adobe Tidbits to Adobe PageMaker. It is typing tools which is used for desktop publishing. कौन ADO B Adobe PageMaker. Fully backup contains copy every program's data system file on a computer. Firmware. Its combination of software and hardware is ROS, PROM and EEPROM. Freeware is commonly used for copyrighted software that is given any free by its owner. Total 61 टा क्वेश्चन अछि. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Watch this very face video.